straight to the comfort and safety of your own home. If you're wondering what a virtual conference is, this event is an opportunity for growth. This event is an opportunity for you to invest in your leadership. This event is an opportunity to make the most of this year. And it all happens right on your computer. We're inviting you to learn from a few intentional people that I've invited to share the stage. Steve Harvey, Kat Cole, Al Malawi, and Craig Rochelle. They will all be joining me. And let me tell you why I picked these people. This is not a time for L2L to have just people who can speak well. We have to have leaders model how to become adversity well and will help you throughout this incredible crisis. At our virtual event, there will be opportunities to participate in Q&A, live chat with other growth-minded leaders, engage in polls and other audience engagement tools so that you're a part of the conversation. We've made this so not only can you join, but your team can join with us also. So join as we bring you Live to Lead, a virtual event, and together, let's make the most of this year. Let's lead with intentionality.
Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development Consulting. Just super excited to share that video with you. In just over 23 days, we get to go live with the very first ever Live to Lead virtual experience. So in years past, we've hosted hundreds and hundreds of people. Over the last 5 years, probably thousands of people at the Live to Lead Harrisonburg event in this area. So that's always been something that we've done in person with groups. So this year it's different. We don't get to do as much in person. We're still going to do that on October 23rd. I'll get to that in just a second. But we also get to host virtual events. So the first one being live while the event's taking place, while the 2020 Live to Lead event's taking place in Atlanta, Georgia, we'll be hosting a virtual event where Cindy and I get to do a private chat. We are working right now on the breakout session that we get to do. We've prepared a very, very specific lesson for the time that we're in right now. We're building that out, and we'll have that ready to go in just a few more days and put the final touches on it. But I wanted to walk you through right now a little bit of what you can expect when you go to L2L-Harrisonburg.com and how you can take advantage and really get the process started. So one of the things that you're going to see is when you get to that page, there's a countdown ticker. That's for the October 9th event. There's a number of different videos that you'll see on the page. But when you see these blue reserve your virtual pass for October 9 now, you click on that and it's going to take you straight to a page where you'll get to register. It's through a platform we're able to use with the John Maxwell Company this year called Leader Pass, and it's a phenomenal tool. It's just a ton of different stuff that we'll be able to offer. Now, one of the cool things about this is with what Cindy and I are doing, we get to offer you a 20% discount from what the John Maxwell Company is going to be. We're not in competition with them. That's our relationship with them. We get to do that. You get a lot of bonus options with all the speakers from last year's event, plus some content from John. There's a ton of different things. Now, there's something else you'll get as soon as you register and enroll in your Leader Pass option, you'll get that access right away. But we've also this year built in something over and above because we didn't know if we were going to see you in person, we're going to see you virtually, or we're going to have any number of different events that we're going to do. And again, I'll come back to some of those details in just a minute. But we're going to be including this year a course that we've built out called Build a Reputation as a Servant Leader. You can see here, it's typically something that we sell. It's 3 virtual lessons, each being between 45 minutes and an hour long. It's content that Cindy and I have developed and are leading at the Next Level brand. But we're going to gift everybody that participates a complimentary code to redeem this. They've got forever access to this course, so it's something that they'll be able to take advantage of moving forward. And you can see it kind of breaks it down as you go in there. So don't purchase it if you end up here and if you find it. If you're going to be part of the Live to Lead event, be it in person, virtual, public, private, whatever, you're going to get access to that at no cost. It's just something we're throwing in for everybody. We want to be a blessing. So as you scroll down the page, you see a list of the speakers. We've embedded some links so you can learn more. We've posted some blogs so you can understand who each speaker is and what they bring to the table. talking about the lesson that Cindy and I are crafting for this particular event, navigating leadership roadblocks, critical steps for an effective leadership transition. This is going to be a power-packed lesson, and it's really about the things, the roadblocks that any leader, when they transition from one role to another, whether it's their first leadership experience or they've been in it for years, when they make that transition, they accept a new amount of responsibility. Some of the roadblocks they list. As you scroll down the page, you'll see our partners, and I mentioned yesterday or a couple days ago in a video how some of these relationships are brand new, but some have been in place since 2015 at our very first LIVE2LEAD Harrisonburg experience that we created. Again, another video talking about some of the things that we've got. I think this one's a video of me sharing. Here's some details about the event. And as you scroll down, I mentioned there's going to be more than one virtual option. So October 9th is going to be live from Atlanta, Georgia. That's piped in. We get to experience it as it happens, but we also get to host some other virtual experiences for the folks that just can't make it on October 9th. Each of the virtual experiences, the public ones that we're offering, that's going to come with 72-hour access. So even if you get pulled away from that 9 to 1, or even during the session that Cindy and I do from 1:30 to 2:30 that day, even if you get pulled away, you'll be able to circle back within that leader pass to any of that 2020 content and still get access to it for 72 hours following the event. Now, the 2019 bonus content, as well as the Build a Reputation for a Servant Leader, that's yours. That's in the platforms. The respective platforms, you'll have unlimited access to that moving forward. But you can see here on the screen, November 13th, we're going to host another one. And we can't take registration through LeaderPass yet, so we've made a workaround. We've used our Ticket Tailor platform, and you see the date. Don't worry about this date right here. The November 13th, you can go ahead and do that, and that just logs a spot, and as soon as it's an option, we'll get you enrolled and get your passcode so you can get hooked up in your own LeaderPass. It's probably in the October 10 to October 12th timeframe before we can really do that for you, though. And you can see we're right now in the works of looking at, can we do a second public event? So on October 23rd, we're doing a public event, but we're capped at 50 people. And that's going to be really geared at the executive summit level that we've done in the past, business owners, higher level executives. How can we put those folks in the room? Now, we're going to open it up. It's a finite number of spaces that day, but we're looking at, can we do another event in January or February with hopes of some of the COVID restrictions going away? How can we really build in more value add to our community? Now, you also see on this side of the screen, we've built a form in where we're able this year to do a couple things that we've not done. We've always been able to host private events with the LIVE2LEAD content. This year, we can host virtual private events with the LIVE2LEAD content. So if you've got a company where you've got a number of folks where maybe you can't do the whole event, maybe you want to look at 2 or 3 of the speakers instead of all 5. I'm not sure why you would, unless it's just a time thing. But if you want to do that, we can work with you on that. We're building out half-day sessions, and we can watch a speaker and we can break. That's obviously after October 9th, but we can wiggle in and figure out, how do we cater and tailor the information to your team, so your team gets what they need, and we can brainstorm an action plan around it to make sure when that 4-hour session is over, you move away and take action on exactly what's going on then and there. So a lot of cool things with that. We're excited to have those opportunities with it. You can see some testimonials from some of the folks who participated in previous year's events. And gosh, we've even built out the pages to where you can even go back and look at some of the experiences from the last 5 years with the LIVE2LEAD Harrisonburg event. So hopefully that's a decent run through. We wanted to share that with you today. And gosh, we're super excited about this. Look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day, and God bless.